guys, it's Megan, and today I wanted to get ready with you guys using some new products that I have that I either received or I recently purchased, and it's just some good stuff that I wanted to use with you guys. And I've only used each of these things like a few times, like 1 or 2 times, so I kind of just wanted to test them with you and maybe give you an idea of how they perform on me and how they might perform on you. So I don't know if I'm going to do eye makeup. Usually I do eye makeup first, but I'm just not really inspired to do eye makeup right now. So I'm going to start with my face, which is very foreign to me. But one of the things that I recently got is this new First Aid Beauty Bendy Avocado Concealer. And I'm sure you guys have been seeing this from a lot of people, and it's just a new, like, lightweight concealer. So I have the shade number 2, I believe it was the fair shade, and I like the packaging. I really like this applicator. It's like a flat doe foot, and it's kind of like a lip gloss applicator. But what I really like about this is that it's pigmented but very thin. Like, that's not a lot of product. It just spreads really easily. The jury is still out on this. I received this through Octoly from First Aid Beauty. I do like it, but I just haven't fallen in love with it, to be honest. So as you can see, it is like a nice light medium coverage. I think that they say it's like a full coverage. I would not call this full coverage. It is like a good shade for me to cancel out the blueness under my eyes, because as you can tell, it's a very yellow shade. And there is one shade lighter than this, but I think that would be too light for me because I don't like so much like light brightness under my eyes. I find that it makes me look like ghostly, and like I just don't like how it looks at all. So this is actually a really nice color for what I use it for, and I only use concealer under my eyes. So as you can see, I think it looks really good. Like when you first blend it in, it is just like a really thin formula, which is great because that means you don't need to use a lot of product. And it just is nice. Like, it's good. It's not something I'm just like freaking out about or anything. I know that it has a nice shade selection, which is really great, but I'm just like not obsessed with it. I think that it's good and it's nice and it's a good price point. It's $22, and being First Aid Beauty, it is hypoallergenic. It's great for sensitive skin. So if you have difficulties finding products that don't irritate your skin, this could be something really awesome for you. So I think because of this formula, this will last a really long time, like this actual container, because you don't need very much product to go a long way. And it is just a really natural looking product. It's not really makeup-y or anything. So I do really like it. It's just not something that I was blown away by or anything, but I do like it. So that is a cool new product. Then for my face, I can't stop with Estee Lauder Double Wear. It is the best. It's the best foundation I've ever tried. I can't believe it like took me so many years to finally try it, and I received this from the company, which is how I got to try it. And it's something that I would repurchase year after year after year because it just works so well on my skin. And I finally got a pump for it. This is the MAC foundation pump, and Estee Lauder owns MAC. I think that's how it works. So it like just goes together. Like they're basically like the same brand, just different vibes. So this is the shade 1N1 Ivory Nude. I've been loving it. I've been using it nonstop. I am like down to here, which I feel like I have not used much product for how many months I've been using this, because I literally only use one pump. That's it. For my whole face, I just use one pump, and having the pump is so much better than having to like try to pour out the right amount, because I would always get too much. But I start on my cheeks because that's where I want the most like redness coverage, and then I just go around on the rest of my face. But This again is like a thin formula, but that has really, really wonderful coverage. So I am kind of obsessed with this. Like, it's one of those products that I wanted to love because it is such like a cult favorite, but I know now why it is such a cult favorite, because it is freaking perfect. Like, it is so wonderful, especially for this hot time of year when it's really, really humid in Pennsylvania. And it's been like thunderstorming or raining at least like part of every day. And so this just lasts really nicely on the skin. It looks really great throughout the day. If it is like super humid, I feel like it would be better if it was powdered. I don't powder my makeup because I just haven't found a powder I really, really love. And that's also because I haven't really tried many powders. Like, you guys gave me great suggestions for powders, but I'm just like so iffy on if I will actually use them, so I haven't purchased any. But one pump for me is the perfect amount because I don't want to look like a mannequin. Like, I really just like to look like naturally perfected skin, as if I was not wearing makeup, and this foundation gives me that look so effortlessly, and it's just awesome. I just love it. So this is going to be in my favorites again this month because I feel like it'll be my lifetime favorite foundation. It's just so good. So that is that. Then another product that I got, I actually showed you this in my Kesha Get Ready With Me, or Get Glitterified With Me. Oh my god. I was like, no one's gonna click on this video because no one knows what the hell that means. But I just had to do it because I loved it. So this is the MAC Prep and Prime Highlighter in Radiant Rose. And any of you guys who watch Lisa D1 know she always talks about this. And so this is like a click-up pen that's a pinky shade. Like, you can see it's like very light pink, and you don't need too much, but I used not enough yesterday. I tried to use like just the residue on the brush, and it just wasn't enough. So then I am still trying to figure out what the best way to like blend it in with fingers or like a little sponge or something. I'm gonna use my setting brush from Real Techniques, and I just like tap it in to this inner part of my eye because that's where I need the most brightness. So I think that this is like an instant results product. It is really, really beautiful, and it does just give you that brightness like instantly. So if you didn't get a lot of sleep, put on some concealer and then pop this on, and it just is so much brighter. It is so, so nice, and I don't know. I'm really, really glad that I finally got that. So that is another product that's really great. I feel like all of these products that I've used so far are nice, lightweight, but like effective products. So I'm really liking how my base has been looking. So if I were a person that sets my makeup, I would set it now, but I'm really not a person that does that. So what I do instead is I kind of let it sit on my face as I do my eyebrows. So I'm still using my Anastasia Brow Definer in Auburn. I still love it. I will always purchase Anastasia brow products because they're honestly the best. Like, they're such a good formula. They last on your face and in the container for so long. Like, I've had this for like a year and it's still going strong. So always, always will love to get those eyebrow products from Anastasia, especially if they're part of like the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I feel like usually it's the little brow pencil, whatever that's called, Brow Wiz, that's usually on sale, but I hope that they put the Brow Definer on sale because that's like the real star of the show. So we'll see, but love this. You guys know my brow gel is the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer, and I'm honestly not sure if they've discontinued this or what because they were like clearancing it out everywhere, but then I still see it like on websites. Like when I go to link it for like my description box, it's still there, so I don't know. Alright, I'm really liking no eyeshadow. I don't know why. Now I am going to do mascara. I'm still loving the L'Oreal Telescopic. I feel like this is the most like surprising mascara to me ever. I did not expect to love it this much, and I'm freaking obsessed with it. So I'm just gonna slap this on my upper lashes, and then we'll get on to the rest of the face makeup. You guys remember for like that one stretch of a few weeks, I went to CVS like every single Sunday, and I spent like an hour there trying to figure out how to use my coupons, and it was like such a waste of time. Good times. Okay, so a new product that I got from, I think it's new, from Target. It was in their clearance section, and it just like really grabbed my eye. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo. I always like stop myself, is it Halo or Hollow? But Hollow is H-O-L-O, and this is H-A-L-O. It's a liquid highlighter, and the color that I got is Halo Goodbye. And it's actual glass, which makes me nervous because I'm very clumsy. And it comes with a little giant, actually it's not little, a giant doe foot applicator. So this is super cool to me. Like, I love my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector liquid, and the cap broke. So I just have to have it like this. But this is really cool. It's not like the same at all. Like, the Becca is just so natural looking. This is more of like a real looking highlight, like a noticeable highlight. But I really, really like the look. And this was the second latest shade. I think there was 4 shades, and they were all on clearance at my Target. So if you have been curious about this, or you like liquid highlighters, or you want to try a liquid highlighter, go to your Target beauty clearance section and look at these. They all like were fully sealed and stuff, and it's honestly so pretty. This color is wonderful on light skin. It just gives that beautiful, beautiful glow. And it's not like as this is like, does not give the look of makeup at all. This gives a little, like, it looks kind of like makeup, but honestly it's not that bad. And you can obviously use more or less depending on what you want. There was like a holographic one, which I really wish that I would have had for the Kesha concert, but we had enough glitter going on, it's absolutely fine. So this was the most natural looking to me for fair skin. There was also like a goldeny one, which would look great on deeper skin, and more of like a Becca Opal type of color. So there was like a nice selection of shades, and I was just really glad that they were all sealed. Like, that's the biggest problem with clearance makeup, is I feel like it's always just like opened makeup that people like stuck their fingers in and stuff. It's like gross. So that is just a fun product that I got, and on clearance it was only $2.10. So I was like, okay, let's do it. I could definitely put a extra highlighter on, but I don't know what cheek product I want to use today. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I haven't used this with you guys. My NARS Narcissist Wanted One Cheek Palette. So this was a present to myself for my birthday. I've really been wanting it, and my Aunt Sue had it when she visited, and I was like, no, I really, really want it. So it has a nice big mirror, which is awesome, and then it has 6 shades in here. We have a beautiful highlight, and then 5 blush shades. So I'm gonna take the highlighter and just like make this even more ridiculously shimmery, because why not? And this palette is awesome for travel, or if you want to have like a variety of blushes just like easily accessible. You can mix and match all in one palette, which I think is really, really fun. And I've just always wanted a NARS blush palette. There's just something about it to me that is just like so cool. So today I think, let's see, what do I want to do? I love that this one is like a brownie neutral, and this is like a rosy neutral. So usually I go in to one of those first and just lay down like an overall color, and then I will like pop something right on the apple of the cheek. But I like to put like a flush across the cheeks first, because since I have so many options, why not use multiples? And that highlight is really, really pretty. Okay, so that is, what shade is this? I've never even looked at the names. That is Kingpin, that shade. Then this one, which is very similar to Orgasm or Deep Throat, that one is called Bumpy Ride, which I definitely know you can buy separately. And I usually go into that one for that pop of color right on the apple of the cheek. And it just has a little bit of shimmer to it, and it's just really, really brightening and really pretty. So I just love that, and sometimes I'll just take like a bare brush and just blend it in just to be sure. I have not yet gone into this shade, which is Crave. It honestly makes me nervous. It's really, really bright, but the other shades I love. So that is such a fun palette. Then the last thing I have to show you guys are new lip products, new to me lip products. So I've been curious about these Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. They're like liquid lipsticks for quite a while. Like probably, did they come out like a year ago? At least like a year it seems. And so yesterday at Target, Rachel and I went, and she was looking at these, and she doesn't really wear makeup, but she was like, I've always wanted to try something like that. And they were buy two, get a $5 gift card. So I was like, let's pick out two colors that we both may like, and then we can see what happens. So I love them, spoiler alert. They smell like funfetti cake. Like, do you guys remember, oh my god, the Bonnie Bell like vanilla cake lip gloss that was like a pale white like shimmery lip gloss with little beads in the cap so you could like shake it in and make noise? Oh my god, that was my thing in elementary school. Like, I thought I was so cool. Oh gosh, what good times. Like, I vividly remember using that lip gloss in my music class. We had such a great music class in elementary school. I lived in Kentucky during that time, and it was just so much fun. Like, what great days. But these are the two swatches. So this is Poet and this is Lover. And they are both stunning. So they start out a little bit like creamy and glossy, but they definitely matte down. So today, what do I want to do? Let's put on Poet first, and then you can see what this one looks like, and it deepens as it dries. And I love this applicator. I think that it's really user friendly. It's very, oh, it's all over my teeth. It's very pigmented, so you don't need very much. Like, I just put on my bottom lip and then rub my lips together, and that should be plenty. So this is a great, like, everyday neutral nude type of color. Rachel and I both put it on after we bought this, and it just looks so like complementary with our skin tone and with our natural lip color. Like, when she wore it, it just looked like her lips but better. Like, literally that exact definition. It just looked like her lip color, just more perfected and smooth, and oh, it is just so good, you guys. And I will say, it's a little bit sticky. Like, as it's drying, and once it gets dry, it remains a little bit sticky. So when you don't talk and then you start to talk, you feel your lips like separating. So that's something I'm not used to because I really don't wear like liquid lipsticks or anything. So that is just something to keep in mind. But I love this color. And then Spontaneous is absolutely stunning. Let's just layer it on top and see what it looks like. They just feel so good when they go on. So that is Lover. And that is such a gorgeous shade too. So I feel like these will be a new product that I will really be into. These and those L'Oreal like Shine lipsticks. Oh my gosh, like, oh, it's so good. I am seeing I have a little bit of creasing under both eyes actually. And so I just like to blend that out a little bit. And if you set your under eyes, that usually doesn't happen, but I just don't like to set my under eyes for some reason. So that is like the final look. So no eye makeup, but really pretty skin, really, really gorgeous lip color and cheeks and everything. And this is just making me feel alive right now. I really, really like this makeup look. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some new products in action, and maybe you got some ideas of things to pull out of your collection or maybe to pick up if you're interested in any of these items. And I hope that this was a nice, fun video to start your day, or that you enjoyed in the middle or at the end of your day. I just really, really appreciate you guys spending your time with me, no matter how much it is or how little it is. I just really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you really soon. Bye!